Howdy, welcome back. I'm the Starch Professor. Today we're going to be doing another episode in our Ghorst campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. Now, last time we were kind of in a predicament where these dwarfs are
I have no time for this.
running over here. They're gonna burn Oakenhammer if I don't reinforce it. As a tier 2 town, it's generating a little bit of gold. It does have a balefire in it, which is important right now for our generation, for our public order. Stabilization and generation. Although this place is about to complete, and I can just put a balefire here to substitute for it. So what I'm thinking is it worth it? I'm going to have to hire a lord, which is going to be 622. If I hire Kimler, then I cannot get rid of Kimler. So that's 1,800 base gold. And then I'm going to have to fill it with 2,000 gold worth of units, which... what could I buy for 2,000? I'm trying to think. Right now the Grave Guard are a little cheaper, but I get discounts on the other people. I can't see, but yeah, I mean, they're like 250 each, so I could afford like... and that's not including the 8% upkeep and all that stuff. So I could afford like 4 Grave Guard, like a bunch of zombies, maybe 2 of these. That'd be 1,750. So like 17 plus the 1,800 base, that's 3,500. I'd have 800 more. I guess we'd have to go with 2 Cryptors. That's 800, yeah. So I could get 4 Grave Guard, 4 Grave Guard, and then 2 and 2. And that would be all of my money. Like, I wouldn't be making any money. This would probably drop me down to something like 5,000 gold total, and then I would be at either neutral or negative income. So it's going to, like, 1 turn of upkeep with that. It's going to be like 9,000 gold to protect this. And this is only generating 75 gold right now at Oakenhammer. Now, the question is, how soon will I need a second army? Because I do need to clean up all these dwarves, but then how, like, can I count on these guys to behave? Or I can just let this dwarf stuff just kind of burn up here and revisit it later. I do like having it at a higher level. But I mean, an option is also just let it go, just let them get it back. Now these beastmen are roving up here, so they're probably going to burn Noshrock's lair before I can even get to it. And these guys have no armies left, I'm pretty sure, just looking at them. They have nothing. That's a good way to look and see like how strong, like how many armies they have. You can look at the strength meter and just kind of intuit sort of what it is. It tells you their settlements, but not their armies. Like the dwarves probably have like 5 armies right now, the core dwarves. Okay, so I can go all in and protect it. That would allow this army to come up here if I do that, and I could potentially just wipe all of this stuff out. Then I have to commit an army over here to dealing with rebellions and public order issues and things like that, while the vampirism spreads. So you can't really like expand too fast as vampire counts, because it takes time for your vampiric stuff to set up. I mean, Zufbar is just now barely starting to stabilize, and we've had this for numerous turns, and we've got a decent amount of infrastructure in there. Plan B is I just rotate down here. The beastmen are probably going to burn this almost certainly next turn, because they didn't come down here. They went somewhere, and they probably went up here to burn this. And after that, there's a good chance they could just come over here, and then I'd just be stuck chasing them, chasing ruins, which are not really worth it. I only want high-tier towns, because then I can start getting the balefires and all that stuff. So chasing them seems like a bad option. I'm also going to take attrition running through the mountains, probably. I could just double back down here. That would allow this to burn, but this army's not going to be able to take this place or this place. So I could run them down in a couple of turns, force them back here, and take this from them. and just try to hold this territory. And then once I stabilize that, then maybe I could come back over here. The problem is, will Ostermark go hostile with me in that time? These guys are a nice little buffer zone against the rest of the Empire, but Ostermark could come down and get me. Waldenhof. We don't have gates yet. We're going to have to afford gates. I'm inclined to just do Plan B and not... yeah, and that's going to have a rebellion soon, so I'm going to have to get back over there. Unless I just want to let this fall also, which is, I guess, potential. Or I could hire a lord in a little bit and just have them just farm rebellions, which is, once again, what I may have to do, but every turn that I don't have to do that, I earn money. I'm going to need a pretty good army to siege Gunbad. Not like insanely good, but pretty real army to deal with that. The question is, do I just let this fall then? Ghost defense. That would add 4, 7, 8 units to the garrison. Probably not good enough. I mean, we might be able to beat him. Get a black coach in the garrison, that would be pretty cool. Okay, so what's the difference between 13, 19? Well, that's probably going to be 4, 8 turns. We have to get the Balefire. I guess we can just hold up and see what we want to do. We could also just let that burn if we really wanted to. I think that's probably fine. Let's go ahead and look at...
Children of my blood, come.
Alliance.
How dare you!
Not yet, but they're definitely warming up to us. Vampire Coast doesn't want anything, I don't think.
Why do
Now, I also forgot. Well, I can't trade anyways. I was thinking if I spot some people down here, then I could get some trade agreements maybe with them, but that's not happening. Because, yeah, I mean, this is a cool idea. It's just kind of a waste of time. Like, I'm not losing money over here, so I guess in the end it doesn't matter that much.
my bloodline
It is costing my other armies 8% though, which is a thing. Yeah, I mean, this is basically gold neutral. But we are kind of building up a zone eventually over here. So I don't know, that confederation may have been a little questionable, but okay. I think we'll just play it by ear right there and just sort of see what we can do. Might hire Kimmler and just have him farm rebellions over here, because then at least he has something he can do. You know, if we kill rebellions every turn there while we wait on the public order to stabilize, we could probably get 2,000 gold. Maybe not that much, maybe like 1,500 gold per turn. If that's the case, you know, maybe I should have hired Kimmler over there to protect that town. I would have to use my raised dead stock, and I would also have to grab the regiments of renown probably, which would weaken my Bretonnian area, because I'm kind of running a skeleton crew, you know, just for a terrible pun there, over there, so that I don't have a large upkeep, which means I need my regiments of renown available to deal with that. Yeah, it would have taken quite a bit of finagling, I think, to beat these guys. I would have had to have quite a few units here. Like I said, I think my estimation was correct, like probably about 5,000 gold upfront cost. and 4,000 gold upkeep or so to beat that. They burned it. Wow. Those pieces of garbage. Okay. Well, I guess it's not causing public order problems now because they didn't sack. Is it even worth occupying, honestly? At a tier 1, you can't even get a gibbet. Maybe it's not even worth.
My cruelty knows no limits.
Devils of Swartzhofen, that's nice. One more strong regiment of renown. Regiment of renown. I keep putting like a D or a T or something on the end of that. Yeah, we're still just gonna work towards unending legions, I think.
Death is only
Oh, we got 2 points, huh? Every now and then, it just kind of randomly gives you 2 points. Sweet. Alright, and this is pretty important. She gets Immortal Will now. Getting her leadership bonuses are pretty huge. This guy's gonna run, like the little coward that he is. If we run up in his face like this. He's probably gonna tuck his tail between his legs and squeal all the way back home after he did his one little mission. Come in and backdoor and take out a minor, unfortified Vampire Count's territory. So he can go back and have a couple of drinks and celebrate with his buddies, but
not likely.
we'll be coming for him. Okay, so we'll hold on to that. Waldenhof definitely needs a gate. We need a balefire gibbet, I suppose. Yeah, that's fine. Over here, yeah, this is gonna be a few different turns. We might as well go ahead and recruit. Well, we do have 5 turns to figure it out. So what do we need? We only have to deal with an 8 stack, so we can get a decent chunk of zombies here. We can get a very light crew. It's probably gonna be dwarfs. So we could go for like... I mean, it's a tier 3 town though, so we could get a pretty nasty looking rebellion. We could go with like... Just a huge stack of zombies. Like 2 Grave Guard. Maybe 1 Crypt Horror and 2 Cairn Wraiths, or maybe 3 Grave Guard. 1 Crypt Horror, 2 Cairn Wraiths, something like that. So that's going to require... We can get all of that in like a couple of turns, so we'll wait a couple more turns on it to save the upkeep cost. Alright, so we'll save it. That'll give Kimler a way to kind of warm up, and we need an army there anyways, so that we're ready when the humans come down for us. That doesn't give public order. I need public order things. Let's give public order. That does help a little. That helps. I will definitely give it. Give 1%, so that's like 40 gold basically if I have a 4,000 gold army. It's probably not going to be a 4,000 gold army, but 100 feels like quite a bit though. But like the big thing is eventually I need public order to get under control here. Doesn't generate any money though. Let's go with that. So I do need money. As little as it is. Okay. Take one more look here.
I am a children of my blood. I accept.
Okay, nice. Alright, we're getting close now. Alright, let's see what they're working with here.
Devourer of light.
And Vlad with his classic Blood Knights. He is not sieging that. Jesus. I don't think so. I mean, that's a 20 stack of numerous heavily armored knights, great swords, mortar. I don't know what that base army is, but what are you smoking, Vlad? Get out of there, dude. Still got zombies and skeletons that are like attritioned out. If he loses that army, he might confederate with us though, because does he have Isabella yet? What does he need? I don't remember what you have to do to get Isabella. You might have to have Castle Drakenhof or something to unlock her. Yeah, if he loses that army, he doesn't really have a lot going for him. Curse City. Let's see, what all does he... What tier? Is this tier 3 or tier 2? And she's Black Knights, Balefire Hearth. So he doesn't have anything that I don't have, at least in his core town. Or no, that's in his secondary town. In his core town. I'm just trying to see if there are cool buildings here that I wouldn't need. That would give me extra vampires money. Ossuary. Here, guys. Vargeists. He doesn't have the Vargolf area. And what else does he have? He has one other thing over here. Now I'm going to be opened up to some retaliation if I confederate with him. I'm going to have to cover all of this geography, and I'm going to be getting backdoored constantly. So that is going to be a nice upgrade money-wise, but it's going to be tough.
Dark
I might have to run the Red Duke
magic
over
is
there.
command.
Eschen. I think I was waiting on Eschen, right? Just to figure out what I wanted to do. I think we'll continue to wait on it. That's fine. Okay. There's this White King. I guess more defense. Okay, it's over there. Alright. How are we seeing that? We have a hero in here or something? Wait, is that one of his armies? Why is he up there? Okay, there he goes. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, Wolfric. Or not Wolfric, but his people are rolling on down. Crap, I just thought about when Chaos erupts too, they're probably going to come down to Musion. And my other place. It's going to be like ground zero. It's going to be very difficult to deal with that.
Mortals, thou hast trespassed. Thy words had best hold prominence.
Is he coming for me
All
now?
death
Come on, dude.
will visit thee.
Don't do it to me. Oh, they want a non-aggression. They didn't burn this place. So they want a non-aggression so that it's going to cause public order problems if they're there. I can kill them, though, eventually. It would be nice if they didn't come down here and start burning everything. I didn't have to deal with them. Fine. If I said no, they could easily just declare war on me if they wanted to. They wouldn't necessarily like 100% do that, but it's a big risk. Hopefully they get off my territory, or at least don't raid me. What is he doing up there?
Darkness comes.
He has 2 Blood Knights, so he must. That ritual must give you a Blood Knight.
Lord of the dead.
Oh, he wasn't attacking Tabelheim. He was trying to run through Tabelheim. Where's he going?
thirst.
Awesome. I don't know. He's taking so much attrition. He's just suiciding?
What? I, Vlad von Karstein.
I don't know. When he loses those armies, he might he might be a bit more interested. Okay, he's got 2 settlements now, so Vampire Coast is not totally out of the picture yet.
You seek out the Von
See if they'll pay us a little bit.
You seek out the Von Karstein. I disobey.
Nah, not yet. Alright, where'd these little dwarfs go? Yeah, that's what I thought. Y'all better run.
I have no time for this.
Y'all better run.
I admire your depravity. Starting my journey.
Maybe 1 more turn. 2 more turns, and we can hire. How are we taking so much extra? Oh, because we're not garrison anymore. Alright. I guess that's it. I could build some more stuff. Yeah, I really don't even care. I mean, this was generating... I mean, okay, that was generating like 300 gold, okay, because the town itself generates a certain amount. Like 240, so... But... It's not worth building up the infrastructure right now. Alright. Let's see if we can get over there and fight these dwarves this turn. Now we're gonna be a little pinned over here, like fighting rebellions as well. Wiesenland. Don't I have... Well, I have to do it and not break the alliance. I think I have a peace treaty with Wiesenland. Right? I don't know. We gotta do it, though. If we break that treaty, we're never gonna get a confederation with him. And, I mean, I could go in and burn his towns, like I said before, but I want his infrastructure. Even though they don't have, like, super awesome buildings for me, they still have buildings. You know, I'd rather not, like, knock their tier 4 down to a tier 3. That tier 4 is so expensive. I mean, we're talking tens of thousands of gold. Maybe 100,000 gold worth of buildings that he has constructed, and I don't want to have to go through and burn that stuff when I occupy. I mean, sometimes it lets you occupy, like, at par, you know. Like, you occupy a tier 4, and it gives you a tier 4. But a lot of times, it drops it down at least 1 tier. I'm not even sure where Wiesenland isn't... Why are they even declaring war with Wiesenland? Oh, now we get an extra 2 points for skeleton stuff. This army, it is a vampire army.
Absolutely not.
Tremble, mortal.
I don't really get what the strategy is here, why they're going this far up there.
Warrior of Sigmar.
These beasts are definitely causing some problems. Alright, we can wait maybe one more turn.
Master of unlife. Attack! To war!
Yeah, it's not gonna matter if we fight it. We're just gonna replenish everything and kill. Now, I do not like being at war with the dwarves because they could come and just like backdoor me with just pop over that wall.
Butcher them!
Definitely increase mobility. Ooh. Go with Stalker. Yeah, spread public order, foe seeker, I guess. Might as well start that train up. Get rid of that. Garrison's looking pretty stout, but I think we can handle it.
My puppets dance.
We're gonna wait one more turn, and then we can probably... We'll hire the legendary dude here. Actually, let's go ahead and switch this over. Most of this is done. That Chaos Corruption's annoying. We are starting to get some more public orders. Sort of. Still getting -10. Alright. The rest of that should be fine. See if we can get that Dwarf Siege in this turn. Probably should be able to do it. I have a feeling it's about to go down. It's about to be a lot of people fighting us here soon, I think. Okay, somehow they won those fights. They didn't occupy. I guess it is a little far away from home, and they just wanted the money. Adding these beastmen into the campaign is definitely interesting. It does mix it up quite a bit, because they go through and they tear up a lot of stuff, especially in the Empire territory, because they're tough. I mean, you saw that this one beastman had like 3 Cygors and 3 Minotaurs. I mean, a lot of armies this stage of the game can't handle that. Yeah, I guess it's getting pretty late. Like, these turns are fast for me because I only have 1 army. Because I can't really afford, I mean, I have 2 armies technically, but one of them is over there, Musion. It probably would have been better if I just didn't do the Musion thing, and... Well, like I said, it's gold neutral, though. I just have to pay the extra 8% on my core army. So I'm basically paying, like, you know, 300, 350 gold just to sit on that property over there. But It does have a lot of infrastructure. You know, it's probably got 30,000 gold worth of infrastructure over there, so. Man Blight Tribe destroyed. Where was that? Wasn't that? Huh. It's not these, I don't think. There's the Grey Herd up here. Alright, so that's why Ostermark is up here, because they're afraid of the Beastmen. Okay, fair enough. So it's gonna be 3 turns. We can wait one more turn, I think. So it goes to 83. We create a lord, hire stuff. Then it goes to 95. Walk up here, you know, hire more like zombies if we have to. And then, actually no, it's gonna take 2 turns to hire the Crypt Horrors. So we need to go ahead and do it. So I'm not sure what they're gonna throw at us. It's only gonna be an 8 stack, but it could be kind of challenging. Recruit hero, and we might as well grab one more. Lord as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get Kimler. This might be a mistake, but. Does he already have this? Augment. What do you get for this? Crow degrades at half speed. Okay, so he lasts a little bit longer. I forgot, we can summon him once per battle? Interesting. Oh, he's got 3 items. Physical resist. It's only for him. And Strider. Okay, that's not super important. Let's see. Casualty replenishment. Skeleton Warrior. Chaos Tomb Blade. It's active if he's in melee. Regenerates all around him. Gives you +5 melee attack. Okay. So if you're constantly attacking, then you get some bonuses. Or you get to heal everybody. That's actually pretty cool, although he is terrible in combat. I don't think he can get any mounts either. Yeah, so that's pretty rough, and that's kind of at odds with Master of the Dead as well. Because you want to be attacking with this one. But this is level 13, I guess. Does it give you ambush success chance 15%, and this is 30%. So maybe we could get some ambushes later. I don't know. Mortal Challenger, what does this do? Upgrades. It gives Krell Foe Seeker and Deadly Onslaught. Hit points, melee defense. Charge bonus, 5 melee attack. And then Krell no longer degrades. Ooh. We'll have to see Krell in general, but that sounds good. Dark Shepherd, okay, I think this is what everybody has, right? And all this stuff's the same. Okay, well, we definitely have to get this, I think. Now, the question is, do I want a Necromancer? Because I don't necessarily need him to have upgraded spells. Things like that. We'll go with this first. So I definitely want him in combat, so I'm not going to want this, probably. He does have War Master Vampires. I don't think normal Necromancers have that. Now, is that just for him casting them? I imagine that's for anybody in the battle, right? So I could have my, I think. Or is that just for him? That's probably just for him, actually. Okay, I don't think I want to run a necromancer with him. I think I can just put a couple of points in and probably be fine. Let's grab some Raised Dead, grab some Nahek. Probably be okay. Now, Raised Dead has 7 uses. So that would be pretty good with Curse of Undeath. How long does that last? 7 seconds. Okay, well, that's fine for now. Okay, so we don't need a necromancer. Why are we losing public order? Oh, because someone sacked it a long time ago. Okay, so let's go ahead and hire the kind of expensive stuff. Very tempted to get one of those to try them out, but they're so incredibly expensive. We won't do it. Okay, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's gonna give us 800 cost. We can wait one more turn, and then we have to hire the skeletons. Or I could just go ahead and hire the skeletons. So I want to make sure we get all 4 of them in there. Yeah, that's fine. 4 of those zombies. Now, only he gets the deep discount on zombies. Ghorst. Okay, so that's fine. These little clowns.
Stop that. Not likely.
Bloody Spears are trying to step up, but I think they're going to get mowed.
Death is only the beginning.
Begone.
These guys are massing
My cruelty.
a little reinforcement. We could come over there and just knock them out. That would allow us to complete this province, which would be nice. Okay.
Darkness comes.
I'm not at war with him, I don't think. Hopefully not. I'm kind of excited to see Krell, though, even though it's just going to be like in a rebellion type of circumstance. Because he was released a long time ago. I just never played as Kemmler. Because he was like, he was so bad in the base game. Because there was no reason to ever get him. Right? He doesn't have a corpse cart. He has 3 legendary items. That's really cool. But it's like, his vampire magic's very strong, but I think they kind of goofed up. I understand why they did it, but they gave, like, normal vampires the vampire vampire lords the vampire magic. And so it's like, okay, your lord has the healing Nehekara. It's extremely powerful. You don't have to get many points in it. That's all you need to cast, so just go for it, you know? And there weren't even multiple points before, like... Well, I guess you could put multiple points in spells before, but you didn't get as many benefits in the base game either. Like, now you get, like, cost reduction on it. It used to just be, like, you could put a second point in, and it would be, like, 50% cooldown reduction, that's it. You could always overcast them. You didn't have to have special points for that, so...
Don't think so.
Where did these dwarves go? So they won a battle with them. Did these guys kill them? Or are they just like an ambush stance somewhere?
Dark magic is mine to command.
I don't want them to get behind me. But... I'm gonna come over here and clean these guys out before they get too much stronger.
No reason for it.
What do they have at Noshrucks? They have a Slayer. They have a Drinking Hall.
am ready. Swift as a shadow.
Alright, we're gonna take these guys out first.
The dead shall rise.
I don't see where they jumped to. I think they're in ambush stance somewhere around here, unless these guys just killed him. Did they kill him? Let me see. And they killed him. Okay. Alright. So we can go ahead and kill this.
No way.
Get that province under control.
I need more minions.
Damn, if I take it next turn, though, I'm gonna have to wait. Well, I could siege him for a turn.
You dare?
Praise Sigma.
If I take it, there's definitely gonna be a rebellion, like, the next turn.
Grave times. Very tempting.
And these are basically 800 there, 900s. That's 1700. Yeah, I mean we're gonna be broke with this. Might be a little overkill. Let's go with. See if we can get away with that. Just one of those, and maybe a couple of spots. Kind of scared to take that because that's going to force the rebellion one turn earlier than I want. And if I let it fester, then it goes to 14 units instead of just 8. I need to kill it on the 8. I kind of need to start making preparations now that I'm thinking about it over here at Musion, because chaos is definitely going to be like coming for me soon. You don't have a lot of notice when they start rolling up either. Need that for Graveguard and Crypt Horrors. Obviously need that one. Now, this place has walls, and it has a pretty good garrison, I think. Yeah. Now, if I get this, is this everywhere in the region? Region-wide, okay. So every town gets the bullets. So I would want to get to this, the caged bats, with all the extra stuff. But I need to get this up to tier 4 first. Okay. Let's keep rolling. Let's look at Vlad again.
What doth thou wish to discuss with thy...
I am ready. I'll have you speak now.
Okay, so we might need to just raid one more turn. I really hope he's not beelining straight for me. I don't know where he's going. He might be going for the goblins. mean, we have to. Hopefully they don't run straight at us. Okay, never mind. So that's, I already have 1 turn of recruitment. There's going to be a rebellion next turn anyways. Okay, so we're good. Secure the sewers. Absolutely. Alright, so some people are going to war with us now. And these guys, I don't think they take property. Really sure these like roving armies. I don't have a ton of experience with them.
Lots.
Okay, so next turn it should be fine. Grab like maybe a couple more zombies. I mean, we should be able to do it with just that. That's 11 on... And this guy can summon a big beast, too. I assume this thing's pretty strong. Ancient White to do his bidding. I assume they can probably take care of business. But we'll see. Okay, so this should be fine.
Not likely. My puppets
Goblins did us a solid by trimming those guys down a little bit. Okay.
Don't think so.
Now, they are in this march stance, but I think it doesn't matter if you're garrison.
Death is only the beginning. Death to all! Give them death!
Okay, we'll go ahead and fight it, because they have pretty even numbers, even though we're obviously on the strong side. We'll fight it. Just make sure we get a good, solid, you know, relatively 20 versus 20 fight here.
Ghorst.
Your desire?
So we don't even need to just put the zombies in their own thing. They just move so slowly. Put those in the same, because they move basically the same speed.
I'm in your throne.
What is this camera? What the I can't. I mean, some people have said go for the better camera mod. I mean, part of the challenge of this game is the annoyance of the camera, I think, but I don't know why they're... I guess they're trying to get to a corner to help protect their flanks, but why wouldn't they just, like, deploy there? That is a little odd that this has happened in a few different battles where they just inexplicably try to migrate to somewhere else on the map when they could have just positioned there initially, you know? Because it wastes their artillery. Like, with some factions, it wouldn't matter. Maybe they think this is an ambush? I don't really know. Like, that's odd. It doesn't usually do that very often. In my other campaign with the Wario, it doesn't happen. Hardly ever. In fact, I don't remember seeing it. Where they just randomly start, like, repositioning. Okay, so they're just trying to take, like, kind of a corner position, but maybe the thing is they, like I said before, they're trying to lure me into some kind of trap, or they just wanted to reposition a little better, or just something like that. I don't really know.
Undead! Come! I will raise them! Off call. As you say.
Now!
Elman Ghorst. There shall be darkness.
We can keep attacking those guys, that's fine.
Of course. It shall be done. Elman Ghorst. It is done.
I did take a couple of hits there. Took a couple of hits. That's alright though.
The night is ours.
Swiftly! Blood magic!
killed that lord. I think we almost got them all. Ah, that's fine. That was a close one. It's definitely a close one. They did kill a decent little chunk of my grave guard, but I do like how they have the bonuses, like for battalions that have a lot of experience. If you spec into that, it kind of rewards you for, you know, being cautious with your unit. Not cautious, but like playing well, not having to constantly build new units, you know.
For the night!
Province secured.
They will all pay.
That one was only getting 900. Now it says 2,000. I don't know. It's kind of all over the place, but alright. Public order. Actually, I don't care as much about the public order just because we're going to be sitting here farming rebellions for a little bit. So let's just go with vampiric corruption and growth.
My cruelty knows no limits.
We just want legions here. Very good. That's actually pretty decent. Extra melee defense for a little bit. Cryptors, Vargulfs, vehicles and cav. Flying is. I mean, all of these are just 1 point, so they're kind of worth. Regardless. Then I do want the replenishment. Getting this augury though for the 9 extra leadership is very, very good though. I already have a lot of replenishment. Oh, the hunger, definitely. I forgot about that. What do we want over here? Definitely want the dies. Do we get rid of the gibbet? Or this? Oh, I didn't realize that actually gives you +1 recruitment. Does the other one give you +2? No, it's still just +1. Now those Grail Knights, we might actually need one of those against Chaos eventually. It's all a matter of money though. Alright, I think we gotta get rid of this. It doesn't give us any money. And then we'll have to go for the dies. At least the level 1 dies. Level 2, probably not so much, but...
Stop that!
Alright.
Are you ready? We have much to discuss, and thou art most welcome.
Trustworthy. We can trade those dies too, which is nice. Eventually. We can trade those dies. It's gonna be a rebellion. I don't care about this right now. Alright. kind of want to see the Kenmore thing, but I kind of also need to make this an hour. I need to go out and mow the yard and do some other stuff.
Safe in the world.
So it is greenskins. I think we'll save this fight for next time. As much as I want to try out Kenmore, we'll get excited about that for next time. So we are basically broke with this army. Now this is like a decent start to an army, right? I only need like maybe 2,000 more gold, and I could get like a decent army. 2,000 gold per turn. And we are about to get. I should go ahead and take the taxes off of that. But we are about to get
Don't think so.
a gold mine down here that we can maybe build up into something helpful. And this is going to stabilize relatively soon, I believe. And so we might be able to send Kenmore over to clean up this stuff. Have to see how we're looking on this now. So it's just characters and untainted right now. So this guy gives 2.
Praise Sigma.
We'll see. So yeah, they're just hanging out up here dealing with
Ever vigilant.
Devour
these guys. I really don't know what the mission was up here other than to get a couple of quick kills.
I will not.
We are making a lot of enemies because of Unkarstein.
Welcome. Sit by my
Okay.
side.
Get that
and let us
Confederation.
discuss mutually beneficial matters.
Okay, I want to go ahead and grab this then. Just to... I'm going to grab this, then I'm going to start to fight the rebellion, and I'm going to call the episode there, and then I'll do all of the, like, building, jiggering, and thinking about what I want to do, you know, all of that stuff. I'll try to do that before the next episode so that I can come in and just explain it, and we don't have to go through it for 10, 15 minutes. So we make that a bit faster, but yeah. I think we want the Confederation.
Bring me flesh to craft.
I think because so much property. Now we're gonna probably lose Kemper bad. Really don't want to lose Kemper bad though. Does it have any sort of garrison there? Very mild garrison.
Never.
I just don't know. Like he might change his mind in the next, you know, turn or two.
I thirst.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of a lot of that stuff if we do it. Now he is level 12. Got all character skills with him, and I can't delete him. I mean, he is a good fighter, but it's like the worst tree. And he doesn't have Isabella, so I'll never get Isabella. I think that he might have to take Castle Drakenhof to get Isabella. I can't remember. Now, that will allow me to get Manfred.
Darkness come.
Of course, right after I get Kemmler, then I could get Manfred. I think Manfred's way better. Although, I don't know. We'll see with Kemmler. But I think we have to take this opportunity. It's so much new property. We do have a lot of wars going on now. Well, not a lot. We have... These guys are basically done. Katrine and so far. Wiesenland is our only Empire war, but other people do not like us. Dwarves don't like us. They are, like I said before, they're kind of a buffer zone. Also, where... like, other places may not be fighting me because they're afraid of him.
The world will drown.
But I may not get this opportunity again. He's probably only offering this because he's in a really weak position. They sacked it. They may have sacked this last turn. I don't remember. After we crush this rebellion, we're going to have to run over here. That might give us the funds to field another army. We're going to have to get Vlad killed, probably. We can't afford another army right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it, and we'll figure it out next turn. I think we just have to take
I
advantage of this
am
opportunity.
invincible. We have much to discuss, and thou art most welcome.
See how much they'll give us. Yeah, so they kind of screwed themselves over, overextending.
Yes. Welcome, kin.
These
You
guys
must
are going
want
to be a little
something.
mad about
It
it,
better
but
not be my head.
we can't. We can't confederate with them. Yeah, that's aborted. 10,000 in the hole, 10,000 gold. These guys are still at war with me, I think. We might lose the moot. I already kind of cracked it once. Now, we could upgrade to this, since we already have 2 points in this, and get a Vargulf, which would be handy. That is expensive, though. Not as interested in these. I mean, like, these on paper seem good, right? Like, you know, they're flying, they have 200 weapon damage, that's a lot, they have a good charge bonus. But, like, their melee defense is really low. Unless they gave them extra missile resist. I just would rather have a Terrorgeist. I mean, the Terrorgeist is just a little bit more, but... they're very bad if they stick in combat. You really have to charge cycle them a lot. Now, we did lose our trade agreement, which is considerable. We were probably... I mean, we weren't getting a... we were probably getting like 500 or 600 off of the trade. But obviously, all these towns are going to give us way more than 500 or 600. Oh, he has a tier 5 town already. I didn't realize that. Nice. Okay, okay. Want to, we could even get a zombie dragon. Oh, this dude doesn't regenerate. I just noticed that. So he's stronger, but he doesn't regen. We'll think about that next turn. I am very interested in getting this. 15,000 though. Oh. Mortis Engine is pretty strong though. Mortis Engine is pretty strong. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and get into a fight, and then we'll do all the city management stuff next time. Okay, it's saying we may not actually win, so we will have to fight it out. But we'll do that next episode, so thank you very much. We'll figure out a way to make it work. We might have to suicide Vlad, and just try to have Kemmler hold down the fort against all of these incursions from other people. That could be a mistake to have done that Confederation, because now there's so many fronts they could attack us from. But also, it's so much extra gold. When I trim down all the armies and stuff, I can actually get Kenmore a real army. And then once Manfred takes out the top part there, I think we might be able to rotate him back over. And then if we have 2 armies in the Empire region, we can start, you know, aggressively attacking and expanding. But that's going to be at least a couple episodes away. So anyways, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're watching this video, if you're already to episode whatever this is, episode 8 or something, just drop a simple like. It helps other people find the channel. Tell your friends about it if they like real Total War content. Come check it out. We'd love to have them here in the community. So thank you very much. Have a good day. See you next time.